So I have a comment here asking me to video what I eat to prevent flares. And I'm going to be 100% honest, I am in such a bad flare that I'm relearning what I can and can't have. So I know for a fact these things that I'm about to show you are my safe food. With the vlogs that I post on the weekends, I've been kind of sharing with you guys when I eat something and I flare. So like for instance, I had spaghetti the other night, which is in this video that this lovely person commented on. The next video I posted, I ended up flaring due to the spaghetti. Anyways, my first thing that I do is bone broth. I made this bone broth, which is in one of my vlog videos. So I drink water and bone broth on an empty stomach, and then I'm gonna make my breakfast, which is just gonna be scrambled eggs with either a meat like sausage or ham and cheese. That works well with me, salt, pepper. So I'll record that for my breakfast, but these are my 100% safe food. I know that works. It's easy to digest, it's a protein, it's good on my stomach. I'm still figuring out kind of dinner besides chicken. I get the already cooked up chicken. That works out fantastic for me. And rice works well, potatoes, and sweet potatoes. So here's what I eat in a day. I got my cup of bone broth. I think this is really important to know. I switched a lot of my butter usage to olive oil because I started seeing a nutritionist, and they say that the Mediterranean diet is the best way to go, but if you're in a really bad flare, you need to consider that you're in a flare and eat softer foods. So for instance, instead of eating apples, you're gonna eat applesauce. There is a website that they gave me called the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, and there's what to eat, and you can change the filters on there to Mediterranean, and then like a flare-up food, and then structural flare-up, because that's what I have, is a structured blockage right now. So they give you recipes on that as well. So I think that's really important to know. I cook my eggs now in olive oil instead of butter. I did add some turmeric into my eggs. Please do your research before you do that, because if you're diabetic and you're on a certain type of medication, it could be bad. I think it's diabetic. Anyways, also you need to add pepper with your turmeric for the body to absorb it. I also switched my cheese to these block cheese, and I shred it, and my favorite is mild cheddar. I tolerate it very well. I do have Colby Jack that I'm going to be using today. I got that because my husband and them like it, but I still tolerate it, and I only use a little bit. If you can't tolerate cheese, then you can do an alternative. Just watch out because they have a lot of extra added ingredients, or just avoid dairy at all costs. This probably isn't the healthiest option, but this is the ham that I'm using. It works on my stomach. That's what I'm using. I just take some pieces and I just put it in there. I'm also creating a calendar / flare book for 2026, and it's important to note that it's really important to create a food log and to track your symptoms when you're in a flare. So I am creating that, and we'll be posting it soon-ish. I don't know, I don't want to rush it. I just want to make sure it's good enough to use. But I have been tracking my symptoms, my foods that don't agree with me. For instance, on my top list is pork belly. I need protein, and I can tolerate like bacon and ham and sausage, but I cannot have pork belly. And also, I cannot have heavy whipping cream at all, not even in my food, but I can have milk. So it's very important to track what is bothering you. And then I just add a little bit of cheese, and I scramble it up, and this is my breakfast. Just like that. Breakfast. And then for lunch, I'm just having leftover, which is my egg drop soup made with my homemade bone broth, some crackers. I made my, what is it called? Fried rice. It's in the oven right now, in chicken, which seemed to work really well on me, so that's what I'm having for lunch. And this is what else I'm having for lunch, which is dinner last night, chicken, This is my fried rice. I just cooked up white rice. It's in one of my vlog videos. And then I put a can of peas and carrots. I did the canned ones because they're really soft and mushy. And when you're in a flare and you have Crohn's disease, you have to eat really soft vegetables. And I put a little bit of hoisin sauce, I think is how you say it, and teriyaki, just a little bit. And I've cooked it with olive oil, and there's eggs in here as well. It's also important to note that everybody's different, and I am on prednisone, so I am eating a little bit more than what I normally do. But it is really good idea to eat in smaller portions when you're in a flare. At least for Crohn's disease, it's better to eat in smaller portions for your body to digest easier. It's also really important to drink electrolytes when you're in a flare to keep your body hydrated. So that's what I'm drinking now. And for dinner tonight, I'm doing pork ribs with barbecue sauce on the pork ribs to kind of give it that sticky flavor. I'm being 100% honest, in this. I don't know how this dinner is going to go with me tonight, so I will keep you updated on that, but I'm going to do barbecue ribs. I can't do beef right now. I'm completely cut beef out right now because it's too fatty. I'm doing ground turkey, ground chicken, and pork. Those are the things that are working with me right now. Sorry. With some applesauce and potatoes, white potatoes. That's what's for dinner tonight. I don't know if that's going to work with me. I know potatoes work with me. I know that applesauce works with me. The barbecue ribs is a hit or miss. So that's everything that I eat in a day so far. We're learning together. I also want to add one of the easiest ways to start learning what foods you can and can't tolerate is to get rid of all processed and try to make everything homemade. I don't make everything homemade all the time. Like, let's just say, for example, tortilla shells. I am going to learn how to make tortilla shells at home. Bread, I do normally make bread at home. But try to make everything naturally, like by yourself. Like spaghetti sauce, try to make it, don't get the jar. And just eat more clean ingredients. And then also to eat lean meat. So not a lot of beef, not a lot of steak. You know, kind of get rid of your red meats. No lamb, just eat lean meats. If you could do lean meats, really super soft vegetables, so try to stick with canned vegetables, no processed food, and try to make everything homemade, you're going to have a lot easier time figuring out what you can and can't tolerate.